Hey friend, I'm Tawny. I'm a missions-minded girl with a passion for ending global poverty, abolishing human trafficking, and keeping mamas with their babies. I created the Kindred Movement so that other women who are passionate about world change can connect with artisan women and men around the world and help them support their families. We are kindred spirits with the artisans who are across the globe. They are women just like us who would like to provide for their families in a dignified way. They don't want charity, they want an opportunity. We can provide that for them by partnering together to buy and share their beautiful products, and by inviting other kindred spirits to join us and create a ripple effect, a movement for change. Keep following along to learn how you can use your buying power for good. We are kindred spirits, and now we are friends. Hey friends, it's Tawny, and welcome back to our very first episode of the Kindred Movement Show. So, my name is Tawny, and I am a Trades of Hope partner. For those of you that are new here, I am going to explain what Trades of Hope is and how I got connected with this beautiful mission. So, Trades of Hope is a fair trade company. We work with artisans in over 16 countries across the globe and here in the United States. We give them sustainable jobs. We're rescuing women out of human trafficking, and we are supporting them through that in their healing process and journey. We are helping mamas keep their babies, and we are helping families to be more and more empowered. We have artisans in over 16 countries, mostly women, but we also have men. It is just a super fun, cool opportunity that I get to be a part of. So Trades of Hope was started back in 2010 by two mamas and their daughters here in the United States. So one of our founders, Gretchen Heichkins, she had it put onto her heart to start an orphanage. So she was in Haiti and she launched her very own orphanage. And through her time running an orphanage, she learned that there were mamas that were bringing their babies to the orphanage and giving them up willingly. And usually, when you think about orphans, you think, oh, these are kids without any parents, without any living family. But she learned about something called poverty orphans in Haiti, and they also are in many other countries across the globe where mamas or dads cannot afford to feed their children. So they have to make the very, very hard decision of giving their baby up to an orphanage, giving their child up. Can you imagine that? I don't have any children myself, but for those of you who are mamas, I can even imagine how hard of a decision that would be to choose one of your children to give up, or possibly to have to give all of your children up because you cannot afford to feed them. So because of this, she learned that a lot of women living in poverty, families living in poverty, they aren't really seeking charity. That's not a sustainable thing. It doesn't last long term. Charity does have a time and place, but what they really need is a sustainable job, sustainable work. And it's not because they are not poor because they lack the skills or the motivation, and that they're lazy, they want to depend on charity and handouts. It is actually because they lack opportunity. So women in other countries, they're just like us, how God created all of us. We all have the innate wanting to create a dignified income for ourselves, to be able to provide for ourselves, provide for our families. And we have the opportunity here in the United States where we have tons of opportunities for work, and there are women in other countries that they don't have those same opportunities. So they don't lack the skills or the drive, the being able to be a hard worker. They just lack opportunity. So what they really need is a sustainable job, sustainable work. That is something that will last throughout time, and it's also something they can pass down to their families. And they also are needing things such as education. So having them be educated, mamas are educating their children through the money that they're making through their jobs. They're able to send their kids to school. A lot of times we take for granted that here in the United States, education is free, and we have so many things and resources that we can use even if we don't have a lot of income. We can send our children to school for free. We can get school supplies and things for them. But in a lot of these other countries, not only do they need to pay for their children to go to school, they also need to pay for their books and their supplies. Otherwise, their children cannot go, even in a free school system. We know that empowering a woman and educating her children, getting her educated, will help break the generational poverty. It will break cycles of poverty for years and years to come. So that is what Trades of Hope is doing. It started off just in Haiti, giving mamas jobs, making some cereal box bead bracelets, and has turned into this huge, amazing company called Trades of Hope, where we are now in 16 different countries, over 16 countries, empowering women and men and their families to rise out of poverty, to rise out of human trafficking, to prevent people to go from going into human trafficking because they now have a way to make a dignified income that is sustainable for them and their family. So that is kind of Trades of Hope in a nutshell. But as you continue along with the show, you will learn more and more about Trades of Hope. And of course, you can always reach out to me with any questions that you have, and I would love to share more with you. So, how I got involved as a Trades of Hope partner, it was back in 2017. It actually going back a little bit. I am I'm a very missions minded woman. I have known from a young age, from like age 6th grade, I felt called by God that I was supposed to be involved in missions with other cultures in ministry, doing something. I wasn't for sure what I was supposed to do. And throughout my years in high school, I felt like I was supposed to go teach English. That's a way that you can get into a lot of closed countries, and it's a way that you can interact with people and be able to share the gospel. Sometimes you can support yourself as a missionary on the field with income as an English teacher, or just simply be able to get into a closed country with teaching English. So I knew I wanted to do that, and I pursued it in college. I went to a Bible college and got my teaching English as a second language degree, also with some Bible classes and things mixed in there. And while I was there, I actually went to a vendor event and I met a woman that had a Trays of Hope table set up. And I didn't really know what it was. I thought that she was maybe a missionary that was selling goods that she'd brought back from Africa or something with her. I wasn't completely sure. And then I friended her on Facebook. And about a year later, like I watched her post and I still don't really know what it was, but I was a little bit intrigued. A year later, she asked me if I would host my own Trades of Hope Facebook event. And I was in my senior year of college. There was a lot going on. And I was like, no, I'm going to hold off for now. But in the end of the school year, like in June or May or something, reach back out to me. I would possibly be open. So she did reach out to me and asked me to host a Facebook event, and I ended up doing it. It was a quick and easy Facebook group, and I actually didn't even get a lot of sales in the party, but I saw what Trades of Hope was, what this really was. And my mind was blown, and I knew that this is what God was calling me to do. I also have done full-time ministry, full-time missions with other cultures, but this was something I could do no matter where I was. I could do it right here from home in the United States, and it didn't require a lot of money from me. I just bought my kit and got started, and have been able to make a huge impact on the lives of women all around the globe. And since I didn't know like exactly what I was going to do in missions, this was a way that I could make an impact while also making an income. So I've been a partner now for 5 years, and I have actually been able to go to Haiti to visit our artisans there. And I've been able to go on a lot of different trips, like conferences with Trades of Hope. And it just feels like one big missions conference. And it's amazing. And one of the things that I really loved was when I was in college, I read the book called When Helping Hurts. And that book talks about where the time and place is for charity and when it is better to provide sustainable business. And that was where my eyes were really opened. And that's definitely where God was showing me, like getting me ready for Trades of Hope. Because when I learned about Trades of Hope, I'm like, this is what that book was talking about. I highly recommend the book if you've never read it, When Helping Hurts. And I was like, this is a tangible way that I can get involved and I can share with others and have them get involved as well. So that is how I became a Trade to Vote partner, and I've been happy and proud to be one for the last 5 years. So that being said, I just want to share some universal facts about women. So here's a picture of one of our artisans in Haiti. So here's some universal facts about women that you may not know. 40% of all women make less than $2 a day. In general, women are paid 25 cents to a man's dollar. 70% of people living in poverty around the women of 70% of people living in poverty around the world are women. The primary victims of today's wars are not soldiers, they are women and their children. Statistically, empowering a woman has rippling effects on her family and her community. A woman will wisely invest her money, feed and clothe her children, send them to school, and reach out to her community too. Trades of Hope partners with artisans from all over the world to help market and sell their beautiful products. We practice fair trade principles, which means the artisans are paid 3 to 6 times more than they would make in their own country. Trades of Hope also pays 100% of what the artisans ask so that the artisans can make a fair wage, take care of their families, and send their children to school. Okay, so now that I've shared a bit about what Trades of Hope is and how I got involved, now we're going to get into how this show is actually going to typically be every week. I am going to show off 5 products, maybe a little more, a little less. I have 5 today to show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And I'm going to share some artisan stories that go with the country of the products that I'm featuring. So for this first week, I am going to show off some products from India. India happens to be our biggest group. We have the most pieces from groups in India. We have multiple groups in India. India happened to also be leaders in the fair trade movement. So therefore, we have a lot of different variety of pieces that we're able to get from them. So I'm going to start off by sharing my very favorite bag that we have with Trades of Hope from India. You might be I don't know. You might be like, your mind might be blown with how beautiful this bag is. So this is the Rabia bag. This is a genuine leather bag. I've never owned a designer handbag, but this honestly feels like the quality of a designer handbag. And if you can believe it, this actually isn't a brand new bag. I have a tag on it because I take it to vendor events with me. This is my personal bag that I have been carrying for over 3 years now. Yeah, this bag has been through some things, but look at it. It's still looking like gorgeous. It does have pieces. I have like it's my bag I carry every day, so I have things in it right now. But it has some feet on it. But this is handmade by our artisans in India, and it does. Oh, I hit my mic. On the inside, see, I've got lots of things. There's pockets. There's a zipper pocket in there, and it's a nice lined bag. And I do happen to have one of our Guatemalan charms on it. I don't believe we have this zebra right now, but we do have some other charms. If you like to hang a handbag charm on, I've just hung it on there and never took it off. I only have it like with the short straps right now, but it does have a long strap that comes with it as well. And I do like to do it crossbody over my shoulder. Great bag. So this bag is made, let me just zip it up and show you, by one of the artisans. Her name is Rabia, so that is who this bag has been named after. But man, look how gorgeous this is. I don't know if you can tell the size. Here it is next to my head. So I'm going to read Rabia's story, and I'm actually going to share my screen and show you some pictures. So here it is. I've pulled up the story on my Trades of Hope website. This is where you can go to support me and to shop from these beautiful artisans. So here's one of their beautiful blog posts that we have written about our artisan Rabia, and you'll see who this man is soon. This fair trade story has a fairy tale ending. There's a picture of her. Once upon a time in India, 2 young aspiring designers went to school to pursue their passion for fashion and artisan traditions. Over the years, they developed a special bond over their mutual desire to use their talents and resources to create beauty that changes the world. It sounds like the makings of a fairy tale, but it's a true story, the story of Akash and Rabia, our artisan design partners in India, whose workshop creates many of our leather and block printed bags and accessories, preserving India's ancient artisan traditions. After graduating from design school, Akash and Rabia's friendship developed into a business partnership. Together, they established a workshop committed to preserving the ancient artisan techniques of India's legendary craftsmen. Their core line of products combines the time honored tradition of handcrafted leather and hand carved block printed designs with modern function and on trend styles. As these two young designers began their business adventure together, they both felt that the artisans who made their designs deserved to be treasured and protected as much as the artisan traditions they had committed to help preserve. Akash and Rabia also recognized some of the challenges the artisans and their families were facing. Many of them had little previous income or savings. Many needed skills training. Most did not have the resources to travel long distances to work. So Akash and Rabia began to design a workshop that preserved and honored both artisan traditions and artisans, countering sweatshop culture. Determined to counter the sweatshop culture that often takes advantage of artisans in India, Akash and Rabia took great care to offer protections, benefits, and opportunities that would empower their artisans to provide for their families with a dignified standard of living. Together, they created a clean, well lit workshop near the artisans' homes and families. They offered specialized training and committed to pay each artisan a living wage, above and beyond their required minimum wage. They offered interest free home loans and even offered to sponsor a child's education from the artisan community every school year. They offered opportunities for artisans to speak up whenever they had concerns or ideas. Above all, they offered the artisans dignity, respect, and hope. Our belief is, as designers, we can only imagine ideas. The true heroes are the artisans who convert our thoughts into reality. They make it happen. The crux of the matter is that they are an equal partner in our journey, and that's how we treat them as well. That's what Akash and Rabia say. Okay. As they shared their love for their artisanal designs with their local community, the two business partners became inseparable. When Trades of Hope founder Elizabeth visited Akash and Rabia in early 2019 and saw the special bond between them, they began to wonder if they might one day become more than friends and business partners. Later that year, Roxana, who is one of the designers at Trades of Hope, received an invitation to Akash and Rabia's December wedding. Although Roxana was unable to attend their beautiful ceremony in India, everyone from the Trades of Hope home team was overjoyed for the couple with big dreams even bigger than their hearts. Look how beautiful. Isn't that so cute? We wish Akash and Rabia happiness and success as they pursue their dreams of creating beauty that changes the world. Don't you just love that story? That's so fun, right? So here's the Rabia bag. It is $149.95. Definitely worth every single penny. Lasts so long. Great lasting bag. And I have put mine through a lot. And like it has traveled around the world with me. It has gone everywhere with me. And my bag is still looking amazing. It definitely shows the quality of investing in a nice handbag. So I'm very, very happy with my purchase and I absolutely love it. So just to show you some more photos of the Rabia bag in case you didn't get to see it that well with me holding it. I love those little feet on it and it has a little bit of a lining, but that's a wallet that we no longer carry, but it was released with that wallet. And then you can kind of see the size of it there. There's someone styling it. I honestly wear it with like every outfit, literally. And then here is one of our beautiful artisans. Is that Rabia? No, that's Pooja. I'll read her story another time. I don't want to like read all of my India stories with you guys. So that is the story of Rabia and Akash. That is just one of our artisan stories. I'm going to share some more as we go. So that is the Rabia bag. And if you love this bag, you can go check it out on my website. I will give you all the details for that. You can go to kindredmovement.com and head to shop and you can shop there. Okay, the next piece I would like to share with you I'm deciding to do some variety and show you some jewelry. I could just do all bags. I have a bunch of bags from India, but I'm going to change it up and show you all the variety of beautiful different pieces that we have at Trades of Hope, which this is only 5 of them. We have over 100, I'm sure, pieces. So here are some necklaces that we have. So I have a cross style necklace and a lariat style necklace. And layering necklaces is all the rage. It's a trend this year, and I'm sure it'll go into the next year. But being able to layer these necklaces is absolutely beautiful. My camera really won't focus to try to show you, but there is the silver lariat necklace and the floating cross necklace. So I'm going to actually go ahead and share my screen again and show you these pieces on the website so you can kind of see them in a different way. So here is the floating cross necklace right on my website. So it is $27.95 currently. You never know, there could be a sale. And yes, so this is a silver two-tone adjustable chain with an easy clasp, closure, and reversible floating Swiss cross pendant with a hammered metal finish on one side. Every purchase provides safe jobs with fair wages in areas of extreme poverty where vulnerable women are often exploited by sweatshops. And here you can see some photos of it. This is one with someone wearing it. So it's a little bit shorter of a chain. And then here is the artisan who makes it. And this would be Bobley, which I'm going to share her story in a little bit. But when you're on the website, you can see the product details, all those fun things. And then you can also read about the impact of your purchase. So that is very fun. So I am going to show you also the silver lariat necklace. That one runs $25.95 currently, and it is a delicate link chain necklace. And it is also, this one is actually made by, let's see, Meet the Artisan. This one is made by Vishnu. So I can share his story quickly since I don't have his pulled up on my other thing. So he says, when I was 19 years old, my friend introduced me to this work. Then I started working with a factory. When I was in the first factory, the boss and working environment were not friendly. I also faced issues with my colleagues. I was not liking the work much. But now I enjoy my work. I like making and setting stones with the silver and brass jewelry, mostly setting earrings and rings. I'm educating my children, and my work is helping me to achieve my family goals. I'm still facing hardships in my life, but I like being an artisan. I hope to earn money for my family and fulfill their dreams so they can enjoy a good life in the future. So there's Vishnu. And that is the silver lariat necklace. Okay, the next piece I want to show you is one of our home decor pieces. This is so gorgeous. I have it in the box here. This is our mandala bowl. So this is a beautiful mango wood bowl, and it has a beautiful mandala design on it. You can see that, right? Yes. So the cool story behind these is this artisan group, they do make a lot of mango wood pieces for us. And during COVID, they had some companies that order from them that actually backed out on them from the order. So they placed a big order for these bowls with no design on them. And then they started making the order, and then the company backed out and they weren't going to pay for the pieces, but the artisans had already gotten the supplies and they'd already started on the bowls. So they actually reached out to us at Trades of Hope and asked if there's anything that we could do. Could we buy the bowls and sell them possibly so that they would not lose the money? And so our founders were like, of course we can do that. We would love for you guys to put this design on it. So they put this beautiful mandala design on the bowls. And look at how gorgeous that is. So this is a gorgeous bowl, and it is made from mango wood, which mango wood is more sustainable. It is quick to grow and very easy to make pieces out of. So we have several mango wood pieces. So if you love this piece, this is the mandala bowl. It's so gorgeous. And then every time you order a piece, you will get an artisan card with it. So that's so fun for you to read for yourself, or if you're going to gift it to someone, they'll know the story behind it. So this has the story of Nilkat, and it says, this work has given me an income to provide for my family and opportunities to learn new skills. I'm now able to pay for home expenses and save for the future every month. Your orders have given me stability. I feel so proud now that I'm a provider for my family. And then there's her beautiful photo. There she is. And there's more information about Trades of Hope on the back. So super fun bowl, the mandala bowl. I can pop it up on the screen and show it to you. There it is. It's $39.95 currently. And yes, it is so beautiful. And they do have a little bit of variation. You could get a little bit darker one or a lighter one. Um, so yeah, it is a byproduct of India's mango fruit industry, so it makes it more sustainable. And everyone is hand painted, handmade. So it is super fun. I love, like, look at some of these styling ideas for this bowl. Like, you could do it, you could put your keys in it, your wallet. There's another, like, a wallet and keys situation, and or wallet and sunglasses, but it just looks so beautiful. You could put your jewelry in it. Um, 'Cause I don't wanna cover it up, like, it's so beautiful of a design, so intricate and beautiful. I've seen people putting fruit in the bowl and things like that. I wanna share with you our very last piece that I wanna share for today, and that is one of our scarves, the Kala scarf. This is a super nice lightweight scarf, and it's literally hand block printed. Can you believe that? This is done by hand, block printed fabric, and then some beautiful embroidery, and it is a huge scarf. Scarves are one of my favorite pieces that we have with Trades of Hope because they have so much versatility, which I live in the state of Florida, so you'd think you don't get to use scarves very much. Well, guess what? I do. I'm going to show you a way that I wear this scarf. This is my personal one from my stock or my closet. I'm going to show you how I wear it. And I'm fully aware it does not match my outfit, but let me show you. Okay, so here I am with my scarf, and I've actually tied it into a wearable vest cardigan type thing. So I have simply tied two of the ends together and created it as something I can wear. So I just slip it over like this, and I put it with a t-shirt and shorts, a t-shirt and jeans, with a dress. Like, I have some dresses that it goes really well with, but there you go. Like, that is a way that you can wear this scarf, and it makes any outfit that you're wearing like bohemian and flowy, which is totally my style. So I absolutely love doing that with this Kala scarf, and that's the way I can wear it, like, literally year round. I do know it definitely does not match my dress, but I make it match with, I wear it with this black or with brown or with green or all the different colors that are in it. So let me come back and sit down. All right, so I'm back from trying on my Kala scarf as that beautiful vest. If you have a question about that, or if you'd like me to, let me know, and I can do an entire tutorial on how to tie my scarf like that, how to tie any scarf that you have like that, as long as it's big enough. I would love to share that with you. So to wrap up, I'm going to show you the beautiful Kala scarf. That scarf is $29.95 currently. It's 100% cotton, a floral print scarf, and it's handcrafted using Bagru block printing techniques and azo-free natural dyes. It has an elegant and multicolored jewel tone border. It's versatile. It's the perfect length and style to wrap around your head, your neck, your shoulders, and your waist. The possibilities literally are endless. I actually do have some photos on my Instagram. If you follow me there, you can see me wearing it in a lot of different ways. So there is the beautiful scarf. It's like, it's brown, dark brown, black tones. Super gorgeous. I'm sure you will love it, especially, like, it's fall tones to me, which is a great time of year to grab it, but I wear it all through the winter as well. And you can see our founder, Elizabeth, wearing it in different ways. And then here is the artisan. Now I'm going to read to you the story of the artisan who makes this beautiful scarf. So let's click on her thing, and you can find these every time you're on every page when you're shopping. There's her beautiful photo. Babli creates traditional Bagru block printed scarves in a quaint family workshop in India. Her family takes great pride in being one of only a few workshops in their village who are able to create these unique designs without the use of machines. Babli's husband learned these skills after his income as a manual laborer wasn't enough to provide for their essential needs. As their family grew, Babli wanted their children to be able to enjoy a good education. So Babli and her mother studied and practiced until they became master craftswomen. Your purchase helps Babli send her children to school and save towards her family's dream of owning their own home. Weren't those some beautiful products and some beautiful stories of hope? I hope you thought so, because I always think that the stories are so beautiful. So if you'd like to hear more stories like this, you can stay here and keep watching my videos of the Kindred Movement Show. And you can also check out my Kindred Movement podcast where I read these stories. I don't feature the products, but I share the stories of the artisans. So you can take action today and create more stories of hope like this by shopping with me. You can head to kindredmovement.com to shop, learn more about hosting an event with me and earning some of these things for free and half off, or joining me in this work and becoming a partner do just what I do. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed these beautiful stories and these beautiful pieces. Let me know what you've thought, and I will see you next time. Bye.